Hello everyone, I am MD StarCraft. No, I do not have a degree in StarCraft. The MD stands for Maryland, the state from which I am casting this game and where I currently live. Speaking of this game, it's going to be StarCraft 2 replay between, who's this over here? Kawaiirice, playing as the yellow Terran, spawning on the left side of Lost Temple, good old classic map, against his Poe zelniq, spawning as the orange zerg on the bottom of Lost Temple. So, close by air, far by ground position, Lost Temple. Overlord gonna spot the Terran. Gonna be pretty good news for zelniq. I gotta say, Zerg likes spawning far away from Terran, because the Zerg can just expand to here, he can take the island if he really wants to. Terran's gonna have a pretty long distance. Terran, however, can respond by early Banshee harass. I've seen that work. I've done that work. I mean, Banshee's one of my favorite Terran units. My favorite Terran units. Anywho, excited for this game because zelniq and kawaiirice, both good players, and they both have very fun names to say. Zelniq and kawaiirice. Anywho, we do have zelniq going for 13. Are we going to see quick speedlings, or are we going to see early expand, or are we going to see roaches? Who knows? Well, we'll just have to wait and find out. Kawaiirice going to wall in. He's using the supply depot too, though, so we might see a baneling bus. A lot of Terran players, high levels, don't use supply depot because baneling bus just so devastating. We are seeing zelniq wait 14 to get his pool, so we're probably going to see pool into hatch. No, he's going past 200. Oh, no, he's going to get the pool. First I thought we were going to see expo, then pool, and it's going to be like, oh my gosh, macro game, yay! kawaiirice playing completely standard, along with zelniq. So we have a standard game going on at the moment. Where's zelniq going to be positioned, these overlords? It's my favorite spot. You can see this entrance and exit point. Terran can secure their expansion pretty fast here. As soon as they get siege tanks, they can normally do it. zelniq, he's going to expand at 15, good old 14 pool into 15 hatch. Been there since the beginning of beta. Ooh, what was that? It was like a little bug and then it disappeared. Anywho, so zelniq gearing up for a macro game. Not going for really quick speedlings, which you normally see against Terran, or where there's early Reapers. kawaiirice not going to go for early Reapers either, because normally we see these really weird Terran versus Zerg, where the Terran will go 5 racks Reaper into Marauders, because the Zerg's forced to get Roaches to turn away the 5 racks full of Reapers. And then you see these really strange battles that end up going who knows where. And here, this CV realizing, wait, the Zerg's not up there. I already saw his Overlord. He's coming down here. He's going to see this expansion halfway done already. Will kawaiirice do some kind of Hellion harass? He is throwing up fast factory, so Hellion's completely in the picture. Hellion's very good against Zerg. Not as good against the other races because they wall in and stuff. Finally getting the extractor down for zelniq. His queen's almost done too. Does have a few Zerglings out, probably just going to control the watchtowers with these so he can see if there are any Hellion pushes, and reactor going down, so it looks like it is going to be a Hellion push. We're going to see some drones burn and righteous fire from the Hellions. Do have second gas going on for kawaiirice. zelniq, does he have metabolic boost yet? No, he's still low on gas. Transferring queen over, building another one at the main. Pretty good, because by the time you spawn larva, by the time you walk over, you probably have enough for another spawn larva. We're going to see this larva be right away turned into drone. We're going to see zelniq saturate his expansion really quickly. Yes, it does look like that. He still only has a few Zerglings out. Where are his Zerglings? Oh, these are his only 2 Zerglings. Maybe the others died. And we do have a starport coming out. And Hellion. So we're going to see the ever-famous 1-1-1 build, or as I like to call it, the Baractor port. Because you have barracks, a factory, and a starport. And I cut up the words and stuck them together and got Baractor port. Such an awesome name. I'm going to copyright that, by the way. If any of you say Baractor port, you owe me $1. All proceeds will go to funding my operation. I have cancer. Just kidding. That'd be if I wanted money. Fake cancer stories. A better way to get on the news. Get people's sympathies. I only say that and people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you hit people with cancer. Because I did run into something like that once where the guy was feigning cancer just to get something. I was like, ew, you're evil. So anywho, these Hellions aren't going to move out yet. Maybe he's going to wait until he gets one more Hellion. We do have the quick Banshee. Oh, I so called it. Do we have Cloak going down? No, we don't. So probably just going to see if zelniq was stupid enough not to get another queen. Because 2 queens can turn away a Banshee. zelniq being smart, they're getting spine crawlers in their line. These Hellions are going to have to run into the main if they're going to want to do anything. We have Lair and Cloak going down, so maybe zelniq is going to go for real quick. Good positioning by the queen here, though. Going to block the ramp from these Hellions. These Hellions are not going to be able to do anything. Spine crawler trying to poke away at them with its long kind of tentacle thingamajig. First Banshee is on the way. Oh my gosh, Banshees, love them. Just absolutely cool units. Another spine crawler going down for zelniq. Doesn't know this Banshee's coming out yet, but his lair is up, so he'll be able to turn one of these into an Overseer. He's getting a Spire too, over way on the side of the base. That's good positioning. A scan probably won't see that yet. It's far enough away. Put down the creep tumors. So we're going to see an epic air war here. First Banshee coming in. Don't have an Overseer coming down yet, though, but Cloak's not finished. Oh, there's the Overseer. Great reaction timing from zelniq. We have one drone going down. We're going to have two. Second queen going to come over. This one queen probably won't be able to kill this Banshee by himself. We have a Thor going down. Oh my gosh. kawaiirice just being absolutely psychic about seeing stuff. Realizes there are two queens, and an Overseer needs to run away. And another queen on the way for zelniq. Finally getting his expansion saturated. And kawaiirice bringing an expansion down too. Ooh, gearing up for a really macro game. Well, I guess it's about standard time to get an expansion to Terran on this map, because this map, very easy expansion to defend right here. I'd like to see kawaiirice do a little more harass. He tried the Hellion and Banshee. This map known for this ledge here, putting siege tanks, stuff like that up on it, landing Vikings. It's what this map's really known for harass-wise for Terran. Really like to see him try to accomplish some of that stuff. I mean, you can absolutely shut down the Zerg expansion just by controlling this ledge, and their third too. I mean, it's one of the most important pieces of terrain in this map. This ever so hateful ledge for Zerg players. Terran players love it. We have two Banshees coming in now, though. Cloak, not done. Looks like it was cancelled. Oh, these queens are going to target the wrong Banshees. Go, Banshee, micro away. Ah, and it does. We do have a third queen. Oh, great player from zelniq, realizing that he was going to come back with two Banshees. And now we have Mutalisk up, so there's probably stopped Banshee harass. zelniq being annoying here, realizing there's going to be expansion soon. So he's going to bring his Overlord down here and just put the... Oh, this Overlord just positioned... Oh my gosh, that's a ninja Overlord positioning over there, seeing right when the expansion's going down. Do have first Thor going down and more Raxes. So we're going to see Thor Marauder. Pretty good against Zerg. He needs a few Hellions in there because Zerglings around, they're still effective. And we're seeing a Baneling nest come down. I haven't seen Metabolic Boost yet, and Zerg getting pretty mineral heavy, so I'd like to see him get a lot of Zerglings. But he's going to try to accomplish something with the Immunos, but with this armor going down. Oh, we have Thor here. Fear the thunder, as Thor says. Oh, these Banshees are going to get chased away. Will the Thor be able to rescue them in time? No, Thor's going to be stagnant and not able to say anything. Oh, this Overseer taking some of the hits, because Overseers don't take much damage from Thor's. And it looks like he did contaminate the barracks, but the barracks is still building. Contaminate does not stop things from building. For those of you aspiring to Zerg players who are like, oh, I can contaminate this building forever and not let it build. It does not stop buildings from building. Just from, well, from being made. It stops building from making men. And we have kawaiirice switching over to Vikings, so maybe he finally is going to do some harass over here. With Mutalisk out, though, Mutalisk are pretty good against Vikings. And we have centrifugal hooks and flyer attacks level 1 going down for zelniq. This is too bad. I thought last game played something similar to this Mutalisk Baneling going up against Terran. I really don't want to see a repeat, but this time we have Thors going down, so this promises to be a different game, because Thors definitely were good against Mutas. Last game I'm referring to was, I can't remember, these Thors. He's going to do a lot of damage to these Mutas. Pretty spaced out though, so the splash isn't going to be that effective. We don't have an engineering bay down yet for kawaiirice, so it looks like he's just going to keep his Thors in his base. He's going to siege tech though. Good call there, and zelniq securing his third expansion over at the natural of the player on the right side, who is non-existent. We have stim, siege mode, all kinds of stuff going down. Both players. Air attacks level 1 has not finished yet. Neither centrifugal hooks, and I still don't see any Zerglings. These Mutalisks trying to get in and do some damage. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to, though. One Mutalisk going down. Two Mutalisks? No. This Mutalisk might die to the Viking. Yep, another Mutalisk goes down. This Mutalisk getting dangerously low, too. Mutalisk, overall, not that effective. We do have a Roach Horn going up there, so it looks like zelniq's going to do that mix of Zerg level, or tier 1 units. Very effective against Terran mech. You get Zerglings, Banelings, Roaches. These Mutalisks going to find these Hellions and be like, get out of here. These Hellions are going to run right into zelniq's third. Oh, no, they didn't see the turn at the last moment. Oh, that's such bad luck for kawaiirice. Doesn't realize the Zerg's got another expansion. Will this Hellion go down? Ah, these Mutalisks want to make sure he goes down. This Hellion needs faster than Mutalisk. Why? Because he's got nitrous car, or jeep, or buggy, or whatever the Hellions drive. Anywho, don't think kawaiirice has seen this yet. This expansion almost about to go up. Going to put him in a clear economic lead over the Terran player. So he's got pretty good saturation at both bases. Roach Warren getting that glial reconstitution to make the Roaches super speedy Roaches. Still no Zerglings on the way, though. He's only got these few Zerglings up there. I would like to see him get a lot more Zerglings with all these banked minerals. He's a ton of banked resources. He's throwing down another hatchery and a fourth base, just going to try to out-expand the Terran here. These Mutalisks going to do some scouting around, see if the Terran's been expanding himself. Terran player at 92 supplies, Zerg player at 96, still pretty even. Both players do have quite a few banked resources. We'd like to see him spend a lot of that. Factory switching back over to start pumping out Hellions for the Terran player. He's working off 6 racks, 1 port, 1 factory. Factory and port switching off for the tech lab and reactor, even though they're both pumping off reactor units, medevacs and Hellions. zelniq complacent just to let his Mutalisk fly around for the time being. He's amassing up quite a Baneling army. And centrifugal hooks is down, so these guys will be rolling around like roly-polies. Except roly-polies only curl up when you like touch them. They don't like roll around like that. So we have to think of a better thing to call these guys. Oh, we'll call them like marbles or something. Green marbles of death and acid. That's My new name for Baneling's green marbles of death and acid. Do have these two Thors walking around, other awesomeness, other Arnold